Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in again. Today I'm going to show you guys my personal top 5 ancient objects that are said to have mystical powers. So number 1 is the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark of the Covenant is a gold-covered wooden chest described in the book of Exodus as containing 2 stone tablets with the 10 commands. However, according to various Hebrew texts within the Hebrew Bible, it also contains Aaron's rod and a pot of manna. Now, Aaron's rod was a staff that was said to perform miracles, and manna was a secret edible substance created by God. The ark was said to be housed in Solomon's temple before the Babylon conquest, where the temple was destroyed and the ark vanished. Some say the ark was taken to the Babylon tower, however there was no record or mention of the ark anymore anywhere since. So it just basically poofed. Sadly, a lot of ancient objects seem to, with certain mystical or religious powers, seem to have poofed over the course of time. The second is the Hand of Glory, and the Hand of Glory is a dried and pickled hand of a man that has been hanged. And not like hanging from a bridge, but from a rope where you basically were hanged if you were a criminal or something like that. So the Hand of Glory has the power to unlock any door it come across according to ancient mythical beliefs. An actual Hand of Glory is kept within the Whitby Museum in North Yorkshire, England, together with a text published in a book from 1823. In this manuscript text, the recipe is shown for how to create a Hand of Glory, and it goes as follows. It must be cut from the body of a criminal, pickled in salt and urine of man, woman, dog, horse and mare, smoked with herbs and hay for a month, hung on an oak tree for 3 nights running, then laid at a crossroad, then hung on a church door for 1 night while the maker keeps watch in the porch. And if it to be that no fear had driven you forth from the porch, then the hand be true one and it's yours. However, personally I don't recommend to chop off hands of deceased criminals and try it for yourself. The Book of Power. The Book of Power is a legendary book about black magic, alleged to have been buried with its author, the bishop Gutskalk Grimi Nuclusen of Lohar. And this guy is from Iceland and I'm probably not pronouncing his name correctly. My apologies. The subject of this book was to learn to master magic to such a degree that the magician could control Satan. The book has been the subject of legend and folklore and decided by practitioners of Gelder. One such legend is that the Gelder master Lofter Porsteinsson tried to acquire it and allegedly lost his life because of it. Some more of the story, don't go looking for the book, even though it's probably pretty awesome. The Killing Stone. Now you probably know about the Stone of Life, or the Philosopher's Stone, the stone that can grant you immortal life. Well, in Japanese mythology there's also a stone that will kill you if you touch it. This killing stone, or the Sessho-seki as it's called in Japanese, is a stone that is said to kill anyone who comes in contact with it. The stone is believed to be the transformed corpse of Tamamo no Ma, a beautiful woman who is supposed to be a 9-tailed fox working for an evil person plotting to kill the emperor and take his throne. However, the 9-tailed fox was killed and his body became the killing stone. So apparently this stone killed many people who touched it. However, a Buddhist priest stopped by the stone and decided to exorcist it. The monk performed certain spiritual rituals and begged the spirit of the 9-tailed fox that was hunting the stone to leave. And she did. But still I wouldn't recommend touching it though. And finally, the Book of the Dead. So the Book of the Dead is an ancient Egyptian funerary text used for the beginning of the New Kingdom. It is mostly commonly written in hieroglyphs or hieratic script on a papyrus scroll, and often illustrated with vignettes depicting the deceased on their journey into the afterlife. The Book of the Dead from the Satyr period tends to organize the chapters into 4 sections, with chapter 1 to 16 being the deceased enters the tomb, descends to the underworld and the body regains its power of movement and speech. Chapter 17 to 63 contains the explanation of the mythic origin of the gods and places. The deceased are made to live again so they may arise reborn with the morning sun. Chapter 64 to 129, there are a lot of chapters, that contains where the deceased travels across the sky in the sun arc as one of the blessed dead. In the evening the deceased travels to the underworld to appear before Osiris. Chapter 130 to 198, having been vindicated, the deceased assumes power in the universe as one of the gods. This section also includes assorted chapters on protective amulets, provisional food and important places. And that concludes my top 5. If you have any other suggestions for any other video, feel free to leave a comment. And as always, thanks for watching.